stop scrolling right now, because what I'm about to tell you could quietly solve one of the Dallas Cowboys' biggest defensive problems, and almost nobody is talking about it. We're not talking about a superstar first-round headline pick. We're talking about a name that could change everything in the secondary, a player flying under the radar, but making noise at exactly the right time. But before we dive in, hit that subscribe button, smash the like, and share this with every Cowboys fan you know. Because if this move happens, you heard it here first. Now let's talk about a position that has been a constant headache for Dallas, the slot corner. You've seen it. Quick receivers, short routes, third and medium situations that somehow always turn into first downs. It's not flashy, but it's deadly. And in today's NFL, if your nickel corner struggles, your entire defense suffers. So here's the question. What if the Cowboys already have their solution waiting in the draft? Enter D'Angelo Ponce, a name you might not know yet, but trust me, by the end of this video, you won't forget it. Ponce isn't your typical headline prospect. He's not towering. He's not built like the prototype. At 5 feet 9 inches, 182 pounds, he doesn't jump off the screen physically. But what happened next in his college career will surprise you. He started at James Madison in 2023, and from day one, he produced. Not just solid play, impact play, turnovers, pass breakups, special teams chaos. This guy was everywhere. And then came the move. He transfers to Indiana, steps into a bigger spotlight, tougher competition, higher expectations. Most players take time to adjust. Ponce. He became the guy. First team All Big Ten. Big plays every week. Interceptions. A pick six. Game-changing moments. And suddenly, people started paying attention. But here's where things get really interesting. In 2025, he didn't just improve. He exploded. We're talking first-team All-American, dominating performances in the biggest games. Defensive MVP in the Rose Bowl. Defensive MVP in the Peach Bowl. And then, the moment. College football playoff. First snap of the game. Ball in the air. Intercepted. Returned for a touchdown. Just like that. He announces himself on the biggest stage possible. Now let me ask you something. How many Cowboys defenders right now consistently show up in the biggest moments like that? That's what makes this intriguing. Because when you turn on the tape, you see something Dallas desperately needs. Quickness. Instincts. Closing speed. This guy reacts before the receiver even finishes the route. And in the slot, that's everything. His ability to read the quarterback, break on the ball, and create turnovers, it's elite. His numbers back it up too. Double-digit pass breakups, interceptions every season, and get this. 0 touchdowns allowed in 2025. 0. That's not luck. That's awareness. That's discipline. That's preparation. And right here, this is where you should hit like again if you're enjoying this breakdown, because we're just getting started. Now let's connect the dots to Dallas. The Cowboys' defense thrives on speed and takeaways. When it's working, it looks unstoppable. But when teams attack underneath, especially in the slot, cracks start to show. That's where Ponce fits. He's not just fast, he's explosive. His agility and acceleration are off the charts. He can mirror receivers, stick through breaks, and close windows instantly. And here's something people aren't talking about enough. He tackles really well. For a smaller corner, that's rare. He doesn't shy away from contact. He finishes plays. He limits yards after catch. That matters in the slot more than anywhere else. But let's not ignore the elephant in the room. His size. At the NFL level, bigger receivers will test him. They'll try to box him out. They'll challenge him physically. And yes, that's a concern. But here's the twist. Dallas wouldn't need him to be something he's not. They wouldn't need him outside against elite X receivers. They need a specialist. A weapon. A chaos creator in the middle of the field. And that's exactly what Ponce is. Think about it. If you put him in a system that allows him to read, react, and attack, you unlock his best traits. Zone match coverage. Vision on the quarterback. Freedom to jump routes. That's where he thrives. And let's talk about something else that could make him even more valuable. Special teams. This guy scores. Blocked punts. Return touchdowns. Momentum-shifting plays. He's not just filling a role, he's flipping games. Now imagine that energy in a Cowboys uniform. Let that sink in for a second. But here's the real question. Would the Cowboys actually take him? Because projections have him in that second to third round range. Not a reach. Not a gamble. A calculated move. And if Dallas is serious about fixing their slot corner issues long-term, This might be one of the smartest picks they could make. Still, there's one big concern that could scare teams off. He barely played in the slot in college. Yes, you heard that right. Most of his snaps came on the outside. So you're projecting him into a role he hasn't fully lived in yet. Risky? Maybe. But also potentially genius. Because his skill set screams slot corner at the next level. Quick feet, elite instincts, short area burst, ball skills, everything translates. So now I want to hear from you. Would you take D'Angelo Pons if you're the Cowboys? Or do you think the size concerns are too big to ignore? Drop your take in the comments. I read every single one. And don't forget to subscribe, because in the next video, we're diving into another hidden gem who could completely reshape this Cowboys defense. And trust me, this next one might be even bigger.